Thank you so very much for joining us this evening and for your patience and for being here. It is so nice to be back here, isn't it? Right. Well, I wanted to introduce myself, and I'm super honored, that's my professional terminology, super duper honored, to serve as a dual role this evening. Not only am I your MC, but I have recently accepted the position for St. Joseph the Worker as their Chief Philanthropy Officer, so I'm really honored to be here this evening. And I'm really glad that we are back here for the 14th annual benefit concert supporting St. Joseph the Worker, which is a local nonprofit organization dedicated to helping individuals that are struggling with homelessness, and we help them secure meaningful employment. During the past 13 years, these benefit concerts have raised over $500,000. And all of those monies, they are used directly to benefit St. Joseph the Worker in the client work, finding and retaining meaningful employment. A special thank you should go out tonight to our presenting sponsor, Arizona Public Service Company, our significant supporting as well, which are the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Phoenix Suns, the Arizona Coyotes, the Arizona Cardinals, Mike and Sheila Geddes, and Snell and Wilmer. Thank you so very much. All of their proceeds truly are generous donations that go directly to St. Joseph the Worker, just as your generous donations from all of you here with us this evening and all of you watching from home, because we're also doing the normal thing now of a tandem in person as well as a virtual. So we have many individuals watching on a YouTube streaming platform in their homes, so thank you. We also want to offer a special thanks to our good friends at Xavier College Preparatory High School, which they have hosted each of these benefit concerts in these beautiful facilities. We also want to publicly thank the Xavier employees who provide the sound, the lighting, the stage support, and who provide general facilities oversight for these amazing concerts. Please join me in thanking Xavier and everyone that works so hard behind the scenes who make this event happen. And I also mentioned our videographer with the YouTube streaming, and I'm really excited for that. So we want to give a special shout out to our videographer, Anthony Miles, who has also been extremely instrumental in helping to set up the video as well as the audio feed that we are streaming out to our other attendees, again, in their homes. Finally, we want to thank Richard Russo. You should be somewhere. Where's Richard? Oh, he got away. Okay, well, he's here. He was the pianist that played for you as you were entering the theater and waited for the show to start. So thank you to Richard Russo, wherever he might be. Is he back here? Is Richard back here? Okay, well, he's here. And of course, to Feeney Winthrop, thank you so much for having this amazing concert. All of these individuals have promised us an entertaining and a very fun evening, guaranteed to bring you back next year. So before we get started, we of course want to make sure that you know a little bit more about the benefactor for tonight's evening, St. Joseph the Worker. I'd like to introduce you to Dean Scheinert, who is the Chief Operating Officer at St. Joseph the Worker. And Dean will tell you in just a few minutes, very brief, he's from New York, so he'll be fast, explain the organization's mission and some very exciting current projects, and talk to you about how important your generosity of time and money is for the individuals here in our community. Dean.
Thank you, Jarrett. Good evening, everybody. We at St. Joseph the Worker are beyond grateful that you are here to join us tonight. We also have a large live stream audience tuning in as well. I am also beyond grateful for the opportunity to work for St. Joseph the Worker. This is my absolute dream job. And I am so fortunate to join Brent Downs our CEO, in bringing our organization to the next level. We are an organization that has been around for 34 years, so we're not new on the block, but we have a unique approach to addressing the homelessness problem here in Phoenix. Our strategy is one of empowerment. There are a lot of great organizations out there who have a housing first philosophy. What we do is we facilitate jobs for our homeless and disadvantaged community. So we help them getting them on their feet through resume writing. We give them clothing for jobs. We give them transportation cards to get to their jobs. And we provide resources that help them get ready for work. And we feel that we approach homelessness in a way that not any other organization does. So we have 7 core values, and I should have memorized them by now. I promise I will by next year. But let me give you the 7 core values. I'm going to speak to them very slowly so that you can absorb them. The first is dignity. The second is respect. The third is hope. The fourth is client. The fifth is employment. The sixth is love. And the seventh is relationships. Now, I'm much better at memorizing numbers than I am words. So if you could put your financial hat on for 30 seconds, I'm going to give you a sense of our impact. In the last 4 years, our budget has increased from $1.5 million to over $2.3 million. And that was as of the end of June of last year. This year, because we're on a fiscal year that ends in June, our budget is going to skyrocket to over $4 million. During that same period, from 2017 to 2021, we helped over 3,000 of our clients find employment. The average wage during that period of time went from about $11.50 an hour to about $16 an hour. So if you do your math on your calculators or in your head, that brought over $100 million into the local economy, which also saved $6 million in terms of social services that would otherwise go to helping our clients. So far, in the first 7 months of our fiscal year, July to February, we have placed over 3,400 clients compared to 3,000 all of last year. And we're only 7 months into the fiscal year. So you can imagine the explosive growth that we're experiencing. Now you might think, well, why do you need our support for St. Joseph the Worker? That's because most of the funding that we've raised is restricted to specific programs. However, we need to build our staff. We need to pay our staff more. And we need to build our infrastructure so that unrestricted giving, every dollar that you contribute, is what that's going to go to. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. I do want to give a quick shout out to our staff members who are here. George and Richard, if you could please step up. They're probably in the front. George and Richard. And then especially Marcy and Beth, who are out front. I don't know if they're here, but without them, there's Marcy. Where's Beth? There's Beth. We could not pull this off without their help. So have a great night. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I realize that I've been up here wearing this very fashionable fanny pack, and I didn't tell you why, right? Thank you for laughing, because this is not a standard MC attire. But Marcy and Beth have also been working very hard, not only for this event, but next weekend we have a hike, and it is a charity hike, and we hope that you will join us. It is bright and early in the morning, so not quite an evening event, but I guarantee you, if you come, you too will get a very fashionable fanny pack. So that is why I'm wearing this fanny pack. So yes, absolutely. Well, without further ado, you're not here to hear me talk, and you're certainly not here to hear Dean talk. We are here to listen, and let's welcome, for the 14th year, Feeney Winthrop.
Hold on, just.
It's a harbinger of bad things, Matt.
Oh, thanks. Matt? Yeah.
Luke, you ready?
Richie. Where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down the foggy ruins of time, far past the frozen leaves, the haunted frightened trees, out to the windy beach, far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Yes, to dance beneath the diamond sky with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and fate driven deep beneath the waves. Let me forget about today until tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Well, thank you, and it's about time that we're getting back together again.
We want to welcome all of you who have braved the elements to come and be with us tonight. We're also pleased to welcome folks on our YouTube channel who are watching live at this moment, so welcome to that group as well. And I think it's appropriate, as we start this evening, that we invoke St. Peter. Yes, Pete Seeger was a great folk singer. And Pete understood that if you have love and you have community, that you can get through just about anything. And at many of these concerts, I've talked about the fact that if you've ever been to a Pete Seeger concert, you'd walk in as an individual and you would leave feeling like you're part of a community. And that is our goal here tonight. If you know the songs, please sing along. As my good friend Larry always says, if you don't, please don't. Before I introduce the band, what I want to do is I want to acknowledge Mark Harrison. Mark Harrison was our piano player. For many years, he would start these shows. And Mark passed away in January of 2021. He was 87 years old. He lived a remarkably full life. He was taking piano lessons to the day he died. And that's the kind of man that I want to be when I'm 87 years old. So I want to give a round of applause for Mark Harrison, a life well lived. And I also want to acknowledge our longtime announcer, Frank Camacho, who could not be here tonight. He is watching via live stream. So I'd like to give a shout out to Frank. And now let me introduce you to the band. On my left, on your right, is Ellen Hawley McWhorter. And Ellen has been with the group for 9 years. Now, let me help you with the math. Okay. So Ellen was with Larry and me from 84 until 90. Then, because I'm assuming creative differences, she left the band for 29 years. And then rejoined the band 3 years ago. So
we resolved the differences.
Good. So welcome Ellen to the stage. To my right is Pat Winthrop, the Queen of Harmony. And Pat, it's been about 25 years that we've been singing together as this group. So welcome, Pat.
Thank you.
To Pat's right is who I consider to be our band's founder, because it was Larry who invited himself to musical practice about 38 years ago, and he was incredible. And so we started the group. We've been singing together for 38 years. Welcome, Larry.
Thank you, Matthew.
And lastly, Luke Holton. And Luke, you might not know this, but you first played at this concert 10 years ago, 2012. So
you are mistaken, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, how could that be?
I don't know.
So Luke has been with the group since 2014, so welcome, Luke. So next song we're going to do is a song called Collide. The dawn is breaking, a light shining through. You're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you. Do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do, do do do. I'm open, you're closed. I follow, you'll go. I worry I won't see your face. Light up again, even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Out of the doubt that fills my mind, I somehow find you and I collide.
You make a first impression. I found I'm scared to know I'm always on your mind. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the stars refuse to shine. Out of the back you fall in time. I somehow find you and I collide. Don't stop here. I lost my place. I'm close behind. Do 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 do. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Out of the doubt that fills your mind, I somehow find you and I collide. Do 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 do. I finally find you and I collide. Do 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 do. You finally find you and I collide.
Okay. If you will indulge me for just a second, I'd like to acknowledge my lovely wife of 30 years who's out there, I sure hope, somewhere.
I saw her.
Did you see her, Pat?
I did.
Okay, I feel so much better now. This is a song that I wrote for my wife. Her name is Gail Holton, for our 25th anniversary. The morning sun, your warm embrace, so nice. Another day so lovely. We start each day. You're at my side, just right. I feel my hand reach out to you. Your touch is all I need. You are the other me. I'll play my songs for you. Just another day with you, with me, is all I ever ask. Just more time to say to you the words I love you. Another chance to whisper in your ear. You're everything to me. Just let me hold your hand in mine for just another day. We start each day making plans as one. We share our morning coffee. I say your name, you're there for me, so nice. Wherever you go, I'll go too. Your touch is all I need. You are the other me. I'll play my songs for you. Just another day with you, with me, is all I ever ask. Just more time to say to you the words I love you. another chance to whisper in your ear. You're everything to me. Just let me hold your hand in mine for just another day. I'm singing la 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 la. You're singing la 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 la. We're singing la 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 la. Just another day with me is all I ever ask. Just more time to say to you the words I love you. Another chance to whisper in your ear. You're everything to me. Just let me hold your hand in mine for just another day. Hold your hand in mine for just another day. Thank you.
Someday Larry's gonna write a song for me.
I'll just get right on that.
One, two, three, four. Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly high, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries, did he hear a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other. Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cost. Love is in lying, is loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on hello. They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other.
Somebody knows the meaning to that song, please let me know after the concert.
Oh, Pat, I'll explain it to you later.
This next song is from an artist named Leon Bridges, who I enjoy very much. And I wanted to do this song. I was working on the song and starting to figure out the lyrics and singing through it a few times in my living room at my piano. And one day, my daughter happened to be in the room, and she started singing along. And I went, That sounds interesting. So, it's a treat for me. I hope it's a treat for you as well. Matter of fact, I'm sure it will be. I'd like to invite my daughter to come out onto the stage and help me sing this song. So could you give a hand for Christine Houghton? And I promised I would not call her Christine Bean on the stage, so I won't.
Already done.
It's a done deal, huh? Okay.
All right.
Been traveling these white roads for so long. My heart's been far from you, 10,000 miles gone. Oh, I wanna come near and give ya every part of me, but there's blood on my hands and my lips aren't clean. In my darkness I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord and you wipe your slate clean. Take me to your river. Smooth waters I go in as a man with many crimes. Come up for air as my sins flow down the Jordan. Oh, I wanna come near and give ya every part of me, but there's blood on my hands and my lips aren't clean. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Oh, go on. Take me to your river. Thank you. Can I get a hand for my daughter, Chrissy? Thank you, Chrissy.
It was 1979 in a Ground Round restaurant, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Was there with my high school girlfriends, talking about the most important things in life, AKA boys. And the performer suddenly started to play this song. I made everybody stop talking so we could listen to it. A Joni Mitchell song called The Urge for Going. It instantly became my favorite Joni Mitchell song, and it is to this day.
Oh, let's capo this one up, shall we?
We tried to
Okay.
do that subtly, man. Thanks a lot.
Well, you know,
We
I
could
saw,
do that
I saw
subtly.
Pat drifting over. I was, dear God, what's going on here? Okay.
Okay.
I met a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin, and not another boy in town my darling's heart could win. But when the leaves came trembling down and the bully winds did rub their faces in the snow, I got the urge for going,
And he had to go.
and she had to let me go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown and summertime is a falling down. Winter's closing in. Now the warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout, and all that stays is dying, all that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and a-racing on before the snow. They've got the urge for going,
And the wings to go.
and they've got the wings to go, and they get the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown and summertime is a falling down, and winter's closing in. So I'll light a fire with kindling, pull my blanket to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out and bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and maybe stay for just another month or so. But I've got the urge for going,
And you'll have to go.
and I guess I'll have to go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is a turning brown and summertime is a falling down. Winter winter's closing in, and I get the urge for going. I get the urge when the meadow grass is a turning when brown. The grass grows brown. All my empires are falling down. Winter's closing in. Joni Mitchell song.
The next song is called Act of Nature, and it was written by a folk singer from New England. There's a shout out to my brother Miles, who came in from Boston a couple days ago for this concert. And I had the opportunity to actually see Cheryl Wheeler, courtesy of Nick and May, my friends over there in that corner. That was a big surprise and a great treat. And so I'm just going to go ahead and sing it. Came round and blew this place apart. It's you and me now sitting in the dark. The lights are out, everybody's home. It's you and me, and we are both alone. The lines are down, there's just no getting through. You stare at me and I stare back at you. And in the dark, I know that I can't see. 'Cause here you are and still you don't see me. Act of nature, act of God, raging through our sedentary lives. We are on the brink, and we are floundering, spinning in this dark and rising tide. The storm has blown this great big beauty down. The branches all confusion on the ground. I've watched it grow and thought I knew it well. I never dreamed I'd see the day it fell. So bolt the doors, seal the cracks, close your eyes, don't look back, hold your ears tight against the roar. Someone said I should hear morning cries, soft and clear, whispered in the calm before the storm. Act of nature, act of God, raging through our sedentary lives. We are on the brink, and we are floundering, spinning in this dark and rising tide. The wind came round and blew this place apart.
is working against me. And gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes this man, with all the love that his heart can stand, dream of ways to throw it all away. Oh, gravity is working against me. And gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like one half good. It's wanting more that's gonna send me to my knees. Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more that's gonna send me to my knees. Oh, gravity, stay the hell away from me. Gravity is taking better men than me, so keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Come on and keep me where the light is. Come on and keep me where the light is.
That was a John Mayer song.
This next song was written during one of those times. I don't know if you've ever had a time in your life when you had to make a decision and you didn't know what to do. And you felt like it was going to change the entire direction of your life. Well, that's where I was when I wrote this song. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what the right thing was. And it was kind of scary. So I wrote this song.
I'm impressed that you're talking and tuning.
Well, I'm doing a better job talking than I am tuning, let me tell you that, brother.
You know, Matt, she's got a doctorate degree.
Oh, that's right.
Come on.
That's right. That's right.
Let me just,
Not quite. Larry,
Okay, so it wasn't in music. All
why
right.
don't you tell a joke while she tunes? Go ahead.
The joke could be is we could hand you the guitar to tune, and we'd
would
still
be a
be here tomorrow.
That would be a joke.
let me see, Matt.
So I got some good stories about my brother Miles.
So two guys walk into a bar. No. One's the Pope. No. Is that my tuner that you're using?
I wouldn't use your tuner. You know, it's just kind of bouncing around here. It says it's an E, it says it's a B, and I've heard in music that makes a difference.
I've got an idea. Why don't you give her a note? Oh, except you're capoed up
I'm
now.
capoed up.
Yeah.
I'd like to say hello to my nieces down in front
It's dangerous to give Pat the microphone.
and my nephew in the back.
Let's hear it.
Sounds sharp, doesn't it? All right, we're going
All
to
right.
call that
Close enough? Okay.
Close enough
close
for government
enough.
work.
That's what we're going to call it. This is a song called Crossroads. Many's the time I've stopped along the road to gather and to gaze at the hazy blue horizon of the coming hours and days. And in those silent pauses, it's often more I've grown than in the living of the steps that brought me where I'd come. So many times while standing here, the future on my mind, I felt like an untried school child, young, scared and blind, just wishing someone could tell me what the next few steps ought to be, so I could walk away from these crossroads filled with certainty. So here I am at the crossroads, and it seems I've lost my way. And all that was so certain once is threatening to change. I thought I knew where I was bound, but now it's all confused. I thought I had it all to gain, but now I see I'll also lose. Now it seems the wind is coming. Perhaps the storm will fade, and it seems a light is dawning ahead, though far away. And when I wake tomorrow, will I know then what to do? Will the door of my heart open up and recognize the truth? Or is this just one moment's calm in a swirling hurricane? And will tomorrow bring again the thunder and the rain? So here I am at the crossroads, and it seems I've lost my way. I know I cannot linger here while the daylight slips away. Life is meant for living. There is work that I must do. But Lord, I fear the consequences of either road I'd choose. Yes, here I am at the crossroads, and it seems I've lost my way.
swift and southbound geese.
They don't know nothing about crossroads, but fly on in peace.
Bravo.
That was worth waiting for. Thank you. So good evening. So the next tune is a song I first heard in 1972 on an old James Taylor album called One Man Dog. And this is on the album, he sang this song with Linda Ronstadt. Linda wasn't available tonight, but I've got some pretty good backup here. And it's an old English folk song called One Morning in May. One morning in May, I spied a young couple, they were making their way. One was a maiden, so bright and so fair, and the other was a soldier and a brave volunteer. Good morning, good morning, good morning, said he. And where are you going, my pretty lady? I'm a-going out a-walking by the banks of the sea, just to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingales sing. Well, they had not been standing but a minute or two, when out of his knapsack a fiddle he drew, and the tune that he played made the valleys all ring. Oh, hark, cried the maiden, hear the nightingale sing. Oh, maiden, fair maiden, 'tis time to get war. Oh, no, kind soldier, please play one tune more, for I'd rather hear your fiddle at the touch of one string than to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing.
Oh, soldier, kind soldier, will you marry me?
Oh no, pretty maiden, that never shall be. I've a wife now in London, and children twice three. 2 wives, and the army's too many for me. Well, I'll go back to London, and I'll stay there for a year. It's often I'll think of you, my little dear. And if ever I return, it will be in the spring, just to see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing. To see the waters gliding, hear the nightingale sing.
So this next song, I started to write when I was 21 years old. It was in 1979, I guess
It was the last century, Matt, yeah.
Got to think about that. I had to do the math. It was a long time ago. I thought it was done. I thought it was a done song, but I realized many, many years later it was the first draft. And in 2019, when I was 61, I thought, you know, it's probably time to dust this off. So I did. And Luke Holton added a nice bridge to it. We kind of changed a few things, and I was looking at it as a 61-year-old guy as opposed to a 21-year-old guy. But between 79 and 2019, a few things happened, one of which was I was a junior high school teacher in 1979 and 80 here in Phoenix. And last summer, out of the blue, 2 of my former students sent me an email. And they said, "Is this the Mr. Feeney who taught at St. Matthew's?" And I said, "Well, yes, it is." And they reached out to me, and I remembered them very well. I had them over for dinner. They were clearly in love. This is a love song. I'm going to dedicate this to Becky and Chris Tovar. I'd like to see the sun come up on you, to see your eyes touch the day, to see you, to be with you. And if I see the sun come up on you, I'll hold you just like it was midnight, to hold you, to know you now.
I need to know if you will stay with me, fill the night, hold us close and set us free. It's time to let go, this love is real, watching it grow. And when I hold you, love you, hold you through the night.
And when I see the sun come up on you, I'll let you know that I am near you, wherever, forevermore.
I need to know if you will stay with me. We'll fill the night, hold us close and set us free. It's time to let go, this love is real, watching it grow. And when I hold you, love you, hold you through the night,
I'd like to see the sun come up on you. Thank you, and Chris and Beck, you're here tonight. I'm glad you came. That's it.
I've got some friends sitting in the row right here. I used to work with them, and they know that tonight is a special one for me. And I want to thank them for all the support they gave me 10 years ago. So thank you so much. And this song, they all know. So I expect some of you to sing, if not all 4 of you or 5 of you. I can't remember how many there are. So it's called Following My Compass. And it was written by Kristen Hall, another folk singer we dearly love. And okay. Take it away. I am the navigator of the seas. I built the ocean from my tears. I go whichever way the wind might blow. I've been drifting for what seems 100 years. Tragically not knowing I could steer. The waves feel like a love I thought I knew. I hold my breath as we ascend. Love is nothing but a memory now. like the port of every place I've ever been. And the sails feel like my only friend. I'm looking for a special place, just for me and no one else. And if you want me, you can find me. I'll be crossing the Atlantic without choice. Underneath, I'm the Ferdinand Magellan of these parts. I'm just following my compass in the dark. The wind is with me under coral skies, and in my wake I leave behind a trail of others who will never seek. And because they never seek, they never find. And they argue it's all a waste of time. Today marks 20 years of endless seas. Yeah, I'm battered from her storms. My sails are ragged, but my sights are set on the comfort of a more forgiving shore, and a life more worth living for. I'm looking for a special place, just for me and no one else. And if you want me, you can find me. I'll be crossing the Atlantic without choice. Underneath, I'm the Ferdinand Magellan of these parts. I'm just following my compass in the dark.
Tell us about this song, Luke.
Thank you, Matthew. This is an olden Goldie. Golden Oldie? You know what I mean.
Olden Goldie, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Olden Goldie by Charles Ray. No, it's Ray Charles. Okay. Georgia on My Mind. Great song. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight in the pines. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. I say, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. I say, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
The next song we're going to do is a Cyndi Lauper song that many, many people have covered, including Ava Cassidy, who's one of our favorites. And we're happy to share with you our interpretation of Time After Time. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you, turning in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashbacks to warm nights almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you have said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. After your picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, I'm wondering if you're okay. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you.
reach you, I will be waiting time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's probably my fault.
So, for those of you who have come to this show before, and as demonstrated most recently, I don't know, half hour ago, Pat is disappointed that I have not yet written her the seminal love song.
Did you write me this song?
So that disappointment is really only matched by her disappointment that I'm not really much of a dancer.
We won't dance.
Frankly, I'm not sure what she sees in me at all. But anyway, this song is in the set for her. closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is rising high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon.
That's a good recovery.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Before we start the
this is
next
my
one, I just want to give a shout out to my Spanish teacher, Bob Rich, who comes to every concert we've had. And I also to Jack Labonte, who taught at Brophy for 20 years, and his wife Sandy, who was the school nurse for I think even longer. So, guys.
Was this your Spanish teacher like in grade school, or is this?
No, I'm taking it now, Matt. I just go for the company. I love the people who go there.
She's young in heart. All right, this tune, this is an old, I think, Scottish ballad. It's kind of grim at the end, but, you know.
Well, it's Scottish.
Pat and I first heard this at a James Taylor concert in Portland, Oregon, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, the summertime is coming.
Wait a minute, Matt, I'm sorry, I got to change guitars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got a taste of how good that song's going to be.
It was going so well.
You know, why do you think the song is grim? Well, okay, you guys decide. I never would have put a grim label on this. Would you put a grim label on this?
Well, let's just
No,
say...
the guy in it's a little flippant, but that's, you know.
It has
You'll
a
see.
twist.
Yeah, that's a twist.
It's a twist, okay.
Okay.
All right,
So, all right, that was just a test run.
all right, here we go. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, will you go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme. All around the purple heather, will you go? Lassie, will you go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain. Yes, and on it I will lay all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go? Lassie, will you go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme. All around the purple heather, will you go? Lassie, will you go? If my true love won't come with me, then I'll surely find another to pick wild mountain thyme. All around the purple heather, will you go? Lassie, will you go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme. All around the purple heather, will you go? Will you go? Will you go? Will you go? Lassie, will you go? So Ellen doesn't like the part where the guy says, if she won't come with me, then I'll just find somebody else. Is that
I'm
right?
not crazy about it either.
Matt calls this adaptability. Our next song is by the late, great Kate Wolf. It's one of our very favorites, and it's called These Times We're Living In. It's down by the river, the water's running low as I wander underneath the trees.
And in the park outside of town, the leaves turn brown and yellow now, are falling on the ground. Remembering the way you felt beside me here when love was new. That feeling's just grown stronger since I fell in love with you. Now we've only got these times we're living in. We've only got these times we're living in. There's winter wood piled on the porch and walnuts scattered on the ground and wood smoke rising to the sky. An old man comes home from work and he hugs his wife in his sweat-stained shirt, walks through that door to where it's warm inside. And I'm walking as the wind rustles through the falling leaves. My footsteps picking out a tune, my heart sings silently. How we've only got these times we're living in. We've only got these times we're living in. See the roses dried and faded, the tall trees carved and painted with long forgotten lovers' names. Old cars standing empty and dogs barking at me as I walk through the quiet streets the same. And if I could, I'd tell you now there are no roads that do not bend. And the days like flowers bloom and fade, and they do not come again. We've only got these times we're living in. We've only got these times we're living in.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too. It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling, falling. And I'm free, all the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and all the good girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free, free falling, falling, and I'm free, free falling, falling, free falling, now I'm 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 free falling. Gonna glide down over Mulholland, gonna ride her name in the sky, gonna free fall out into nothing, gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free, free falling, falling, 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 free falling, falling, free falling, falling, free falling, falling.
We have one more song left, so I want to thank everybody for coming out. It really has just been so wonderful to be together again. It really is. So, yes. Hopefully these clouds are lifting. Our last song is a song that was written 60 years ago by Carole King. And it's called Up on the Roof. It was done by the Drifters first, then by a lot of artists, including James Taylor. When this old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to face, I'll climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below don't bother me. So when I come home feeling tired and beat, I'll go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I'll get far away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, that's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. And at night the stars, they put on a show for free. And darling, you can share it all with me. Right smack dab in the middle of town,
I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on a roof, up on a roof, up on a roof. Everything is alright, everything is alright now. Come on. What you doing tonight? And climb up the stairs with me and see me. We got the stars above and the city lights below. Oh, up on a roof. Thank you. I fired the band. No, actually, I'm going to stick with a longtime Feeney family tradition, and I'm really grateful to my bandmates for letting me do this. There's a special song in our family. It's called Forever Young, and shortly after the birth of each of my children, I played it publicly for them and with a wish, and I'm doing this again for my granddaughter, Helen. Now, Helen, I know is sleeping. We play this at weddings, too. So, Helen, Papa will play this at your wedding. Well, may God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay for forever young. Forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. To Helen. This really is our last one.
Do we have another song?
Yeah, thank God. Once I was away to get back homeward. Once I was away to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
Slumbers fill your eyes, smiles await you when you rise. Sleep, little darling, do not cry, I will sing a lullaby.
Once I was away to get back homeward. Once I was away to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes, smiles await you when you rise.
Sleep, little darling, do not cry, I will sing a lullaby.
And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you made.
Pray for world peace.
Amen.
Thank you.
Hey. Okay. Okay. See you next year.
Let's not forget Richie. Where are you? Woohoo! Thank you so very much. I don't know about you, but I needed this, and I hope that we can all take some of those 7 core principles of St. Joseph the Worker, perhaps love, dignity, respect. I hope that you all feel that you attended a Bob Seger concert and we're leaving as one community. Again, thank you so much, Feeney, Winthrop, for another great show, 14th anniversary. Thank you all for coming, and to all of those streaming the show at home, we thank you for joining us, and also for the wonderful musicians and all of your generosity that helps to support so many individuals that are less deserving and really struggling with homelessness. So please, continue to support. Thank you to our musicians, again, to our sponsors, to APS, the Phoenix Suns, the Diamondbacks, the Arizona Coyotes, Mike and Sheila Geddes, and Snell and Wilmer. Thank you also to Xavier College Preparatory. Thank you and good night.